So you must have driven a 5-speed gearbox. You also have a 6-speed gearbox that's in a manual. Well, some cars have a 7-speed gearbox, but what we are driving today is the all-new Skoda Kushaq over here. Well, this gets an 8-speed torque converter gearbox. Yes, you heard me right. 8-speed gearbox, that too with a 1-liter turbo petrol engine. So hi guys and welcome to Drive Spark. This is the all-new Skoda Kushaq and let's quickly drive it and tell you what all has changed in the car, what all do you get with this car and how is this car to drive now. So now let's quickly look at the front end of this Kushaq. Now this what you see over here is the Monte Carlo edition. So obviously you get some quirks over here. For example, you get these 2 red stripes that are over here and you get a checkered flag that's really small. Now if you look at the grille, it is kind of the new grille. You get the piano black finishing. You get a piano black finishing on the splitter as well. Front parking sensors are there, and if we talk about the headlights over here, you get LED headlights, LED fog lights, and you also get a connected DRL that actually looks very nice at night. Well, overall, it carries the same Skoda DNA as you can see over here with the sharp lines on the hoods. I mean, it looks really muscular from the front end. So overall, this is what you get on the front end of the Kushaq Monte Carlo. Now let's quickly move on to the side profile and tell you what do you get over there. So now let us check out the side profile of the car. Now over here, the very first thing you will notice are these alloy wheels. Now these are the 17-inch alloy wheels. And let me tell you a cool fact about the Kushaq. So now all the variants, that means from the base variant to the top variant, all get alloy wheels. They do not get steel wheels. You have an option of different kind of alloy wheels. The pattern is different, the shape, the colors are different. But yes, you do get alloy wheels as standard across all variants. So you also get a Monte Carlo badge right over here, a blacked out ORV with integrated indicator. You have a little bit of a brushed chrome on the door handle with a request sensor right over here. So that means you have keyless entry with the car. You do not have any chrome on the side, as you can see over here. So there is no chrome. You have roof raise that is functional, a big panoramic sunroof. Fun fact about the sunroof is that you get a sunroof, a short sunroof from the classic variant, and then you obviously have it. Obviously, the base variant does not have a sunroof, but you get a small sunroof and then you have this big panoramic sunroof. Apart from that, you have the shark fin antenna, and the color that you're seeing over here is new. So they have 3 new colors. This is one of them, and in total they have 8 color options with the all-new Kushaq. So it looks absolutely fantastic, especially in this grey color. If you talk about ground clearance, you have about 188 to 189 mm ground clearance, and you can see over here it follows the SUV styling with the body cladding that makes the car look a little more chunkier from the side. So overall, comment below, how did you like the side profile of the all-new Kushaq with these alloy wheels? And yes, the 1.5 liter gets all 4 disc brakes, but the 1 liter gets disc brake at the front and a drum setup at the rear. So now let's check out the rear profile of the car, and over here, starting from the top, you have this spoiler, a high stop mount light, you get a wiper with a washer, you get defoggers over here, and you get this connected LED tail light that actually looks good. It's a wraparound tail light. Well, the Skoda lettering over here actually glows up, looks very nice. So you don't have a logo, you have this lettering that glows up at night, which looks definitely fantastic. Plus, since this is the Monte Carlo, you have the Monte Carlo badging over here, you have the Kushaq badging over here, and it is all finished in this black color. If you can see over here, this gloss black finish. You also have a strip that's again gloss black on the lower part of the bumper as well. So there's a lot of gloss black going, especially with this gray color. It is looking fantastic. And since we are at the rear section, so that's the boot of the car. Well, you can see we have a cabin bag over here, and then we have a small bag over here. Still there's a lot of space. There's a parcel tray that fits. You can remove this if you want more luggage. So the boot space is 491 liters. You have a 60-40 split over here, just in case if you need to fold down any of the seats to get more luggage. If you're less people, then you can do that. And the boot lid is relatively easy to close thanks to the hydraulic struts. So yeah, that sums up the exterior of the all-new Kushaq. Let us know what you think about the rear profile of the car as well. So now let us check out the interior starting from the rear section. Let me quickly sit in the car and show you the amount of space that I have over here. So for reference, my height is 6'1", and this seat is adjusted according to my height. You can see I still have knee room. There is leg room because you can keep your leg under, and the under thigh support is pretty decent, I would say, for my height. You have 1, 2 and 3 adjustable headrests right over here. So 3 people can sit. If you're 2 people, you can deploy this armrest. It has cup holders. If you don't want it, you can fold it back. And you have AC vents at the rear. You have pockets over here, and that is still where the panoramic sunroof actually extends, so you have a view of outside. But the party piece at the rear is these 2 buttons that are right over here besides the charging sockets. So you have 2 Type-C charging sockets, and you also have the massage function. Yes, the rear seats gets massage functions. So once you press this, it actually massages your back, not this section, but only your back till the top, till your shoulders. So that's a very good touch that I think that they have added. Keep the customer really when he's back from a stressful day of work, you can just relax over here and you can get your back massage while you're being chauffeured around. Plus, I also feel that if they had given this, they could have given a shade as well. That's missing, but you don't worry. The glass actually is tinted, so it kind of has this green shade, so UV light will not enter. And same goes for the sunroof as well. So this actually sums up the rear section. Let's go to the front and check out what you get over there. Now let us quickly check out the front section of the car. And it's making the noise because the car is on, the keys are inside. Let me just show you the key of the car. So that is how the key looks like. You have the Skoda badging over here. It's a flip key, but you don't need this key because obviously you have a push button start over here. So this is the top of the line 1 liter turbo petrol variant with this 8-speed torque converter gearbox, which is first in the segment. I mean, it's first in India. So let's quickly check out the dashboard over here. Since this is the Monte Carlo edition, you get this red stitching over here. You have the red stitching and this seat upholstery that looks like carbon fiber. I mean, obviously it's not actual carbon fiber, but the material has that carbon weave, so it looks good. You have ventilated seats at the front that can be operated from these 2 buttons. You have 2 settings for that. You don't have ventilated seats at the back. You have Monte Carlo badging on the headrest, and yeah, this is where till the sunroof is. You have the shade that actually covers it, and it's a thick shade, so no sunlight can enter over here. Then if you talk about the dashboard, you can see how neat the dashboard design is, especially this matte black red finishing. You have the chrome, you have piano black, you have this material that is actually, you can see, I mean, it's plastic, it's hard plastic, but it's good quality plastic. Soft touch material is there on your armrest, your place where you keep your elbow. And apart from that, you have storage space over here, storage space over here, and you have a lot of storage space on the door. In fact, we have 2.5 liter bottles and they are stacked neatly side by side. You still have place to keep 2 more bottles, so there is a lot of space over here. The AC vents have this chrome treatment running all around. You have this kind of blacked out finishing. Actually, the car looks good in this black and the red finish. I'll tell you, you can see it over here. The kind of a dark maroon, matte maroon red, whatever you want to call it, it's looking good. You have the same automatic climate control over here. Touchscreen that has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, now that's wireless. Apart from that, you have this fully digital cluster right over here that can actually, I mean, you can change the view of this, you can customize it according to your need, and this is right now currently in this red color form, which is actually looking very nice. Apart from that, you get this IRVM that is kind of bezel-less, very less bezels. You have a mirror for the passenger, but no mirror for the driver over here. There is where you control your sunroof from. And apart from that, you have LED lights on the inside. This is the gearbox. You have a wireless charger, 2 Type-C charging over here. One 12-volt charging socket is also present. So as far as charging is concerned, 2 Type-C charging at the back, 2 Type-C charging at the front, and one 12-volt socket and 1 wireless charger. So you have 6 places to charge your phone. So I don't think there should be a problem for you to charge your devices while you're on the go. Now let's talk about the steering wheel. So the steering wheel is wrapped in leather. It's a 2-spoke steering wheel following the latest Cora design, as you can see over here. It's very neat. It's got this chrome finishing on it and it's got a good feel to it. You get paddle shifter. Steering wheel can be adjusted for tilt and telescopic both. So you have both adjustment for the telescopic and tilt adjustment. You get pedals that are finished in this metal thing. So I mean, they are basically sporty pedals, so metal pedals over there. Also you get ambient light that is placed right over here till here. So there are a couple of color options that you can choose, not much. So yeah, you have ambient light over here. You have, I think you have foot lights as well. Overall, it's a very nice experience when you're driving at night, especially this red with the red ambient light and everything red around with the cluster. It actually looks good. Everything is good. Switch gear quality feels nice. Start stop button is right over here where you actually insert the key of the car. Overall, it's a very good interior. And last thing to top it off, you have a good sound system from Skoda. It's been tuned by Skoda, so you have a subwoofer and you have 6 speakers. So in total, I think you have about 7 speakers. So 6 are inside the cabin, 1 is in the booth. So the subwoofer is also there. So I don't think you need anything else in this car. You just take it, drive it the way it is. It is done up really, really nice. So I hope you like the interiors. Now let's quickly go and drive the car and tell you how is this all new 8-speed torque converter gearbox. So now we're the driving seat of the all-new Kushaq, and what we are driving today is the 1-liter turbo petrol engine. Now it also gets a 1.5-liter turbo petrol engine. It only gets turbo petrol engine, these 2 options, but it gets 3 gearbox options. One is a 6-speed manual, then we have the 7-speed DCT, and this one, what we are driving, as I mentioned, is the 8-speed torque converter gearbox, which is the new gearbox. So, a lot of things I have to tell you about this gearbox. First, let me tell you the specs of the engine. So, this engine produces around 118 bhp and 178 Nm of peak torque. The 1.5 liter produces around 148 bhp and 250 Nm of peak torque. And that thing, the 1.5 liter also gets the twin cylinder deactivation. So, when you are not using the 2 cylinders that are deactivated, so you'll get more mileage out of it. But that variant is available with the 7-speed DCT and the manual. The 8-speed torque converter is only available with the 1-liter turbo petrol engine. And let me tell you about this gearbox. So the gear ratios are really short. So what happens is that right now I'm driving, I am doing around 45 and I am at 5th gear. Okay, so when you're on the highway and you're cruising and you've hit the 8th gear, I don't know, we've not gotten like an enough stretch over here to do that. But I'm sure that if you're cruising on the highway at decent amount of speeds, it will keep the RPMs down, and in return, you will get a lot of mileage in this car. But let me tell you, since this the gear ratios are really short, so what you have an initial pickup. So right now I am doing about 40 kilometers an hour, and I'm on 5th gear. If I just floor, it'll just shift down to I think 2nd, and you'll hear the engine noise. So that is one thing that it creeps in about 3000 RPM. So let me just quickly floor it, and this is how it sounds when you floor it. That 3-cylinder vibe. It shifts. The red line is at around 6000 RPM, and you also have this sport mode in the gearbox, where obviously it'll hold the gear a little longer. But anyway, if you're in drive or in the normal mode, it will just shift. Like if you have a light foot, it will just shift instantly. You will not even get to know. Very good gearbox. I think you will, there's no lag in this gearbox whatsoever. For a torque converter gearbox, anyway, torque converter is good, but an 8-speed torque converter, we thought that, it'll be difficult for us to ride in the city because we'll not be able to hit the maximum amount of gears, and it'll be stuck at a particular RPM, but nothing of that sort is happening. It is fantastic to drive. So now let me tell you about the seats over here. So the seats, both these seats, this is the top of the line variant. So both these seats are electronically adjustable. They are 6-way power adjustable seats. The driver side has a manual height adjuster, which is a good thing. So you have the tilt and telescopic steering wheel with the height adjusting and electronic steering wheel. So finding the right driving position is not at all difficult. It's actually nice. And this is a very driver focused car, I would say. Suspension is good. There is not enough body roll. It's very well contained for a car this size. It can take corners really quick. Obviously, the 1.5 liter is a little more faster, and since that has all 4 disc brakes, so that makes it easier for it to handle through corners. This is also nice. Braking is nice in this. I would not say it's a very comfortable car to be in. Seats are comfortable. Steering wheel is comfortable. The steering response is very nice. It's a very sharp steering response. Seriously, Skoda knows how to make a car properly. I would say that. Personally, I own a Skoda car, not because I own it, because I've been driving Skoda cars since a very long time. So I know that their cars are really, really nice. They might be a little bit high maintenance, but at the end of the day, you get something that is a really, really good product. And the Kushaq, the new one, especially with the 8-speed torque converter gearbox, is just amazing. So as far as safety goes, you have 6 airbags, a standard ABS, traction control, EBD, everything is there in the car. It is a pretty safe car, and it's also scored a 5-star safety rating for adults and children in the global NCAP. So overall, it is a very nice product. Now we're just waiting for it to launch. That's going to happen on 21st. Expected price can be between say about 10.5 to maybe 18.5, 19 lakh ex-showroom, but that's a really good price bracket for the thing that Skoda is offering. So guys, that was the all-new Skoda Kushaq. I hope you liked this video. Well, I hope you enjoyed the features of the car, because the car has become slightly different, especially with the 8-speed torque converter gearbox. Well, let me just summarize it for you. So this has 5 variants, it has 8 colors, it has 2 engine options, both are turbo petrol, and it has 3 gearbox options. So you have a wide range to choose from in the all-new Skoda Kushaq. If you need to know anything else about this vehicle, let us know in the comment section and we will get back to you on that. Until then, I'm Pramit signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be safe and drive safe.